Oh, the lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. Get that music pumping. Okay, done. Are you feeling better now? Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh, anyway. I insist that it sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like a heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Yep, I totally am. Wait, that... What? Damn it, what? Welcome back. Okay, I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. It's Betty. Hey, bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? I say it sounds like construction, but Betty says it's dynamite or something like that. Okay, so we got Betty and Deal. Not you guys as well. Huh? Do you think it's dynamite then? Oh, no. I say it's a backfire. Gunshot. Firecrackers! See, those sounds have been going on all night. We can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to, wait, who's he? It's Gillian. Nice to meet you. I don't know. You have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know. I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all these dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. What the hell? I'll have a beer too. Alright, 2 beers. Coming up. Alright, let's get that beer going. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mixed. Beer. Sweet. 2 beers. Here you go. Man, after work beer is always the best beer. Yep. Tell me, bartender. Call me Jill. Jill? It's a nice name. How's business lately? Yeah, usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So, it's just the same, nothing's changed. I guess, when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, right? You got no idea. They were there for the dog incident. Okay. I've got a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Yeah, she's still asleep. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? She isn't the first. No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6,000 people listening to that? Let them hear. I don't care. 6,000 people? Yeah, she calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone do that. I don't know if it's the same person or not. So, 6,000 people are watching and hearing us right now? Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera is against the table. I don't know how many are still in the channel though. Okay. So there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said. Do any of you have a criminal past then? Nope. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. Okay, what did you do? I painted graffiti outside of my high school saying, Miss Thompson's a cunt. What the fuck? Why'd you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. Fine. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall. But it gave everyone the courage to speak up. Okay, so how's stuff up at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with the Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell. It's that textile company where that only believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh yeah, that one. We had her in here some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva everywhere. Ew. Anyway, tell me about the dog clothes. We hired a new employee and she showed the higher ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know. But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. Okay, let's see. I'll have a Brantini. 2 Brantinis coming up. Okay. 6 of these. 3 of them. A Carmatrine. Aged. Mixed. And again, 1 more of those. That's it. Aged. Mixed. Here you go. You have such a wimpy taste in drinks, Deal. Not all of us spent their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. You missed nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kit myself. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura, what about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliched that I can't help but cringe when looking at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche. You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I didn't think I've had to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't going to kick her. Why do you think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm going to do something about her. I feel like I need to. It's a matter of honour. Honour, she says. Well, maybe honour isn't the right word. But she has potential, and I'm not going to let her waste it. Jill, I'm going to go check the antenna on the roof. Okay. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? No, I'm just a veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organised the meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of her charm. Okay, what do you mean? They make her look too uptight, and at a glance, she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There was also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome! Damn, she's got good hearing. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based on their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yeah, I've got the habit of trying to guess someone's behaviour based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep. Did I? Okay, what did you think about me then? Nothing much really. Mostly you're too polite. Not a natural polite though, more like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. What do you think about Jill then? Yeah, he's got his secrets. Uh-huh. He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round. Okay, sounds like a good idea. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your tasting drinks. You'll thank me later, trust me. Okay. 2 strong drinks, manly drinks, I don't care which ones. Well, shut up you. Strong, manly. Okay. Strong, manly, bitter. Gut punches it is. Okay. 5 of those. Is it one of these? Optional Carmatrine? Yeah, let's pop one in. Aged, mixed. And same again. And aged, mixed. Here we go. Drink it. Man up, you'll get used to it. Hey Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? That would be a really bad thing to do. You know, make you think they're falling in love with you, just to reveal that it was all a prank. Jill. First year of high school, the guy I had my eyes on for a whole year asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place, what do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, the worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it all happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question? Yo, piece of scrap. Yeah. These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question though? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me for the past couple of days. If it was somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. but I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding! What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me the most. The Girl Scouts also told me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one's that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late, we should be going. Yep, okay, thanks again for everything, Jill. Bye. Come again. I'm back. This damn cat's moving on the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Jill, some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late, whatever that means. Ah shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. What? Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention, and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Okay, fine. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. Oh, hey Stella, how's it going? You're here for another drink today? Not really. I was just around the neighbourhood and yeah, right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house, and thought someone who liked old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Okay, I don't know what to say, thanks. Well, it's nothing really. This just in. Oh, news is on, up here. What's this? The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system is activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, what? Ah, Say. Stella's gotta go rescue Say. I wonder if she'll be okay. Oh, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Here's Jamie. Yeah, you've missed Jill Guy. He's gone. So it looks like I'm gonna be serving Jamie today. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? Literally just now, yes. The news flash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Jill stormed off just a minute ago though. I see, I guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. Alright, let's do that Mars Blast. Okay, 6 Bronson extracts, 1 powder delta, floor flanaguys, 2 Comatrines. And blending it. Waiting. Boom. There we go. Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blast have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. VR, can't believe I'm myself. Oh, she's still asleep. I forgot about her. She's just unconscious there. Who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the heads up. Changing the subject for a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah, your boss. The explosions were caused by supersonic drones. That sounds better than firecrackers. Okay, we've been trying to figure out what they've been doing all day. Oh yeah, see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify, and this one drone has been making a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Ah. Man, if only Jill were here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. You worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. So, do you think the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank has closed like that, but something's off about this. How so? I don't know, maybe it's the hour, maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink about it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking this. Okay. You worried about something? A girl that was here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Okay, one beer. I should remember some of these recipes, but I'm just not. Oh well. 2, 3, 4. What we got? All mixed. Here's your beer. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? What's that? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that new someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point. We're getting to like Ghost in the Shell territory now. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they would develop. I guess it's kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here, instead of living in a place where there's no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. It used the words "burn the brain." Ow. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about leaving brains in jars or something after that, like Futurama or something. That subject interests you, right? It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here, always a pleasure. Say hello to Julian for me when he comes back. Come again. Okay, all done. Do you want to stay? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I've got a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep, to be honest, I asked my mum for it. She'd been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. I used up all past gifts. Oh, feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So, what were the nano camo module changes from your apartment? I got the basic plan, walls and one piece of cloth, so I picked my kotatsu too. You got a kotatsu? That's like a table with heating underneath. You know what a kotatsu is, right boss? I'm more impressed that you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu, not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan the day and grab a beer. Yeah. Oh, streaming Chan's still here. No more dancing. I'm tired. What are we going to do with her? I'll take care of everything. Don't you worry. Okay, sorry for leaving her like that. No problem. Well, gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Nice. Results, 0 mistakes. Nice, nice, nice. 30% commission. Cool. That was a pretty good run.